A hotel room, silent, still. A bathtub filled with water, cold now, eerily silent. A phone screen glowing with 500,000 eyes watching, thousands of followers, millions of likes, scrolling endlessly through a digital existence. And yet, in one moment, in one fateful October afternoon, all of that, the fame, the followers, the carefully curated life, meant nothing. What if the dream you chased online became your nightmare in real life? What if the last collaboration you ever made was your last breath? On October 22nd, 2025, Iris Hsieh was found unresponsive in a hotel bathtub in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Initially, authorities called it a sudden death, natural causes. A tragedy, yes, but a closed case. But nearly 2 weeks later, everything changed. Police reclassified her death. The investigation reopened. And now, troubling questions haunt not just her family, but an entire nation watching this mystery unfold. This is the dark truth. We don't just tell stories, we unravel them. Stay with us as we unravel this devastating case from beginning to end, revealing the chilling details authorities discovered and the questions that still demand answers. Iris Hsieh was 31 years old. To the world, she was the nurse goddess. To her 549,000 Instagram followers, she was a beacon of beauty, confidence, and aspiration. She had built an empire on her image. She had everything: followers, money, influence, everything. Except the one thing she needed most: the truth about what happened to her that day. Before Iris Hsieh became a headline, before her name appeared on every news outlet from Taiwan to Malaysia to the global media machine, she was a nurse, a trained, educated healthcare professional who had dedicated her early career to caring for others. But like so many gifted individuals searching for something more, something bigger, Iris made a choice. She stepped away from the hospital rooms and sterile corridors. She stepped into the light of social media. And when she did, the world watched. Iris wasn't like other influencers. She carried the credibility of a medical background. She understood health. She understood the human body. Yet she chose to present herself in a daring, provocative way that blurred the lines between education and entertainment, between authenticity and persona. OnlyFans became her canvas. Instagram became her stage. By the time 2025 arrived, Iris had amassed over 549,000 followers on Instagram alone. Her content ranged from bikini modeling to lifestyle posts, from risque photographs to carefully crafted videos that showcased her life as a content creator living her best life. Every image was a statement. Every post was a performance. But what happens when the performance becomes so consuming that the person behind it loses sight of themselves? In May 2025, just 5 months before her death, Iris posted something that would later take on haunting significance. She wrote, in Chinese, "Some say my account keeps disappearing, changing. I want to say, I'm here and that's enough." She spoke about how her follower count had fluctuated wildly, from 920,000 followers to starting over. She talked about disappearing and reappearing, about never giving up. She described her 350,000 followers not as a number, but as proof that people still wanted her, still believed in her. Was this the plea of someone secure in their success? Or the cry of someone slowly losing ground, fighting to stay relevant, desperate to prove her worth through the validation of digital strangers? No one asked. No one questioned. The world simply kept scrolling. In October 2025, Iris received an opportunity that seemed too good to pass up, a collaboration with Namewee. Wee Meng Chi, known professionally as Namewee, was a 42-year-old Malaysian rapper and filmmaker. He was controversial, provocative, and undeniably talented. He had gained international notoriety for his 2007 viral parody of Malaysia's national anthem, Negara Kuku, a song so politically charged it landed him in police custody and sparked nationwide debate. In the years since, he had built a reputation as someone unafraid to challenge norms, to push boundaries, to create art that made people uncomfortable. And Iris and Namewee had history. She had appeared in his 2020 music video, China Reggaeton. They knew each other. They had worked together before. So when Namewee reached out about a new video project, Iris said yes. On October 20th, 2025, Iris flew to Malaysia. She was scheduled to stay for 4 days, arriving on the 20th, planning to leave on the 24th. She checked into a hotel on Jalan Conlay in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. The plan was simple: collaborate on a video project, create content, and return home with new material for her followers. What happened next remains, to this moment, shrouded in confusion and unanswered questions. On October 22nd, hotel staff received a call, an emergency call. They rushed to the room and found Iris unresponsive in the bathtub. According to official reports, Namewee claimed he had found her unconscious and immediately attempted CPR. He called for help at around 12:30 p.m. By 1:40 p.m., when hotel staff reached the bathtub, Iris Hsieh, the nurse goddess, the influencer with 500,000 followers, the woman who had built an empire on her image and her presence, was dead. No cause of death was immediately apparent. There were no signs of trauma, no visible injuries, no obvious explanation. Just a woman alone in a bathtub, her life extinguished in a hotel room in a foreign country. At first, police called it a sudden death. Natural causes, they suggested. Perhaps a heart attack, a medical event that no one could have predicted or prevented. It was tragic, certainly, but it was not a crime. It was simply fate. Iris's family immediately questioned this conclusion. Their daughter was healthy. She was active. She was young. Why would a 31-year-old woman with no known medical conditions simply collapse in a bathtub? The family demanded answers. The family demanded investigation. And then, on November 4th, 2025, nearly 2 weeks after Iris's body was discovered, police made a shocking announcement. The case had been reclassified. Not a sudden death, not natural causes. Murder. Under Section 302 of Malaysia's Penal Code, police revealed that they had reviewed CCTV footage. They had examined the hotel room. They had taken statements from witnesses and hotel staff, and they had found inconsistencies, details that didn't match, evidence that didn't align with the initial narrative. Namewee remained the last person seen with Iris before her death. Police identified him as someone involved in the case, not yet a suspect, they clarified, but someone who would need to assist in the investigation. When police searched the hotel room, they discovered 9 blue pills, suspected to be ecstasy, totaling about 5.12 grams. When Namewee was tested, he came back positive for amphetamine, methamphetamine, ketamine, and THC, cannabis. Multiple substances found in his system. On October 24th, he was formally charged with drug possession and drug abuse under the Dangerous Drugs Act of 1952. He was arrested, questioned, and released on bail after pleading not guilty. Namewee has maintained his innocence. In a statement posted to Instagram on November 2nd, he expressed his condolences while asserting, "I did not take drugs, nor did I possess any. At most, I've just been drinking a little more lately. Those who believe me will do so. Those who don't, won't." He claimed that the emergency response was slow. The ambulance took nearly an hour to arrive, he alleged. He expressed his shock and sorrow over Iris's death, and he said cryptically, "The truth will come out when the police report is made public. A truth of accident, negligence, foul play, murder? These are the questions that haunt the investigation as of early November 2025. No one has been officially charged in Iris's death. Police have indicated they expect to make an arrest once toxicology results are finalized, likely in 2 to 3 months, according to statements. But until then, the case remains open. The cause of death remains under investigation, and the truth remains locked away. Iris Hsieh was 31 years old when she died. She had her whole life ahead of her. She had achieved success that many people only dream of, And yet, her life ended in a bathtub in a foreign country, under circumstances that remain disputed and unclear. Her family deserves answers. Her friends deserve answers. Her 500,000 followers deserve answers. This is the dark truth. We don't just tell stories, we unravel them. If you have information about Iris Hsieh's death, if you know something that authorities should investigate, please come forward. Contact the Kuala Lumpur Police Department. Your information could be the missing piece that brings justice to Iris's case. And if you believe in uncovering the truth, in diving deep into the cases that others miss, in asking the questions that demand answers, then hit that subscribe button. Join our community. Because every case matters, every life matters, and every mystery deserves to be solved. Rest in peace, Iris Hsieh. Your story isn't forgotten, and justice still waits to be found.